First time on the Carnival Sunrise? By the end of this video, you'll know this ship inside and out, deck by deck, forward to aft, every inch of this ship, so you know exactly where everything is. This is the full Carnival Sunrise ship tour. Let's start. Let's take a quick look at the Carnival Sunrise. It had a major $200 million renovation in 2019. It holds around 3,000 guests, 1,100 crew, and over 101,000 gross tons, has 14 decks and 1,492 cabins. Now that you know the numbers, let's dive into the fun. The first stop, the lively Lido deck. This is where the party happens. You've got a main pool and 2 hot tubs right in the center of the action. You're never far from a drink with the Red Frog rum bar on the starboard side of the ship and the Blue Iguana tequila bar on the port side. Now behind the main pool, you'll find 2 complimentary restaurants. The first is the Blue Iguana Cantina that serves all your favorite Mexican dishes. On the other side is the famous Guy's Burger that is arguably one of the best burgers on any cruise line. If you want even more food options, we'll pass this ice cream machine and head inside to the Lido Marketplace Buffet. On your right, you'll find the Lucky Bowl, your stop for complimentary Asian cuisine. They also have breakfast options available here as well. On the opposite side, you'll find the Artisan Deli, your spot for fresh, hot or cold sandwiches made from hand-carved deli meats. Moving on, we'll come to the main part of the buffet area. Here you will find all your breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, along with air conditioning for those hot days. Here are the stairs and elevator that take you up to Cucina del Capitano, Carnival's Italian specialty restaurant. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Heading around the corner, we'll come to the coffee bar. At the time of this recording, your Cheers drink package will work here. Here's a menu of what is available. If you're enjoying this content, please like and subscribe and click that notification bell. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, and we honestly do appreciate it. Now, if the main pool is too loud for you, you need to see this spot at the back of the ship. Welcome to the Tides Pool. This is my favorite alternative to the main Lido deck pool area. Here you get a full pool, 2 more hot tubs, and way better views of the ocean. Now you won't go hungry back here either. You have the Seafood Shack, which offers fresh seafood with an upcharge, but frankly it's kind of worth the splurge in my opinion. And on the opposite side you have Pizza del Capitano, which is open late. And lastly, there's the Tide Bar, which is your full service bar that has all your favorite cocktails served up in a great atmosphere. Now that we have the most popular deck finished, let's head down to Deck 3 and check out the main floor of the atrium. First up, we'll find guest services on the starboard side of the ship. Here you could take care of any issues you might have. They also have a kiosk so you can add money to your ship account to avoid those long lines. Right in the center of the atrium, we'll come to the main bar that also has a stage behind it for musical acts, DJs, and other entertainment. On the opposite side of the lobby, you'll find the Carnival Adventures Desk, which handles all your excursion-related questions. And from here, we'll make our way past the staircase and come to the first of the 2 main dining rooms on the Sunrise, the Radiance Restaurant. The Radiance Restaurant is on decks 3 and 4 and offers a rotating international menu for breakfast, lunch on sea days, and dinners. Now here's a little gem that some may not know about. On deck 3, you can head outside through the doors in the main lobby and get some picture-perfect views and breezes on these side decks. They often have some seating out here as well. Lastly, on deck 3, we will find the Sunshine Main Dining Room, which is the second main dining room on the back of the ship. One side note though, To get here, you'll need to either go down to Deck 2 and go all the way to the aft elevators, or from Decks 5 or above aft elevators, as the Radiant's dining room kitchen prevents access from Decks 3 and the Limelight lounge doors are routinely closed off. Now up on Deck 4, we'll start at the front of the ship in the Liquid Lounge, Sunrise's main theater. The interesting thing about the Liquid Lounge is the floor-level seats that can be moved around or even removed. It works well with some of their theater shows like Spellbound, which I thoroughly enjoyed. From the Liquid Lounge, we'll make our way to the atrium, which has some great views. Here is where you can find the Pexels photography area, along with all the various photos that the crew has taken during your cruise. Next up is Java Blue, Carnival's signature coffee house. Here you can find various specialty coffees, and good news, your Cheers drink package works here as well, covering specialty coffees, teas, milkshakes, sodas, and even spiked versions, plus bottled water and Powerade, as well as some light snacks. Just be aware that some of these snacks do cost extra though. We're now at the second level of the Radiance's main dining room, but more importantly, the other half of this area is dedicated to the Fahrenheit 555 Specialty Dining Steakhouse. This classic American steakhouse combines a delicious steakhouse menu with Carnival's own unique style. Fahrenheit 555 provides guests with an unforgettable evening of dining in an intimate and elegant surrounding. From the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, we'll make our way around to the left and look at the rest of the Radiance dining room. Now, I was fortunate to be able to go through these doors to get to the Limelight Lounge, but most of the time these doors are closed. To get to the Limelight Lounge, the best advice I have is to take the midship elevators. The Limelight Lounge is Carnival Sunrise's spot for comedy, karaoke, and the late night dance club. Just be sure to get here as early as possible because the seats do fill up fast. And finally, at the back of the ship, we will find the second level of the Sunshine Restaurant. Now to Deck 5 Promenade, and we'll start out on the second level of the Liquid Lounge. Here on Deck 5, you get the full grandeur of the atrium along with all the shops, including the Carnival Store, Hipfish, Effie for all your jewelry and watch needs, and the famous Cherry on Top that has candies and other fun items. Next to Cherries on Top is the Warehouse, Carnival Sunrise's arcade. It's not the largest arcade by any means, but kids and adults alike can still have a lot of fun in here. On the opposite side of the atrium is Heroes Tribute Bar and Lounge. Here's where you can catch your favorite sports team. Now on a side note, you can also purchase an exclusive souvenir glass, and Carnival will donate $1 of your purchase to Operation Homefront, which provides military families with rent-free housing and helps wounded veterans and their loved ones get back on their feet. Leaving the atrium, we'll now head midship to the Sunrise Casino. The Sunrise Casino has all your favorite standard casino games, including slots, table games, blackjack, poker, and more. Now, if you're 18 years or older and you like to play in the casino, be sure to sign up for the Carnival's Players Club. Once you join, you earn points while playing at the table games and slots. The more points you earn, the more benefits you'll get, like free drinks while you play and private invitations to Carnival's premier cruises and tournaments. Now, just past the casino, we have our next specialty restaurant, Banzai Sushi. The Promenade does split the restaurant in half, with dining on one side, or you could just sit at the sushi bar. Next up was one of my favorite lounges, the Red Frog Pub. This was a fun spot that had a nightly lounge band that played various hits from the 70s. It was also a karaoke hotspot. It was always packed when something was going on. Next to the Red Frog Pub is Piano Bar 88, where you could pick the tunes and everyone can sing along. And lastly is one of Carnival's premier bars, the famous Alchemy bar, where a mixologist will dazzle you with an array of signature drinks. Decks 6 through 8 are all staterooms, and we already looked at Deck 9 Lido at the beginning of the tour, so we'll head up to Deck 10 and start at the back of the ship. Here on the back of Deck 10, we can also get a good look above the tide pool and hot tubs. You'll notice some nice loungers back here if you're looking for a somewhat quiet place while viewing the ocean. Working our way forward, we'll pass this outdoor seating area for those that might want to sit outside while eating. And now we'll make our way inside to the next specialty restaurant, Cucina del Capitano, Carnival's Italian restaurant. Here you can enjoy various Italian dishes, including pastas, chicken parm, and more. Here's a menu of what they offer. Feel free to pause it and look it over. Just an FYI, like all of Carnival's specialty dining restaurants, there is an upcharge for dining here. Up next is one of my favorites and a must-try in my opinion, the Pig and Anchor Barbecue. Here you can choose from a variety of barbecue meats along with sides like macaroni and cheese, potato salads, and more. Up here on Deck 10, you'll get a great overlook of the Lido pool deck area. As we walk past where the DJ plays under the big screen, you can also see a lot of loungers. Last up on Deck 10, we come to the Splash Zone Kids area. This is a great spot for the little ones with a kiddie slide and some water features. The 2 large water slides also end here. Okay, up on Deck 11 forward, we're going to take a look at the Cloud 9 Spa area and Fitness Center if you need to get that workout in or just simply relax in a spa. First up on your left will be the salon for all your hair and nail needs. Now walking past the front check-in desk, we'll head straight to the back. This is where the Fitness Center is located. Now, this is a pretty nice fitness center, and it'll have all your standard free weights and machines to get a great workout in. On the left side, there's a studio with spin cycles, and there's also plenty of treadmills and elliptical machines to get your cardio in. Now, the locker rooms do have showers and lockers available for use. The Cloud 9 Spa also has relaxation rooms, an infrared sauna, and a thermal spa that also has experience showers that provide various water, scent, and light therapy programs like rain, breeze, or massage. Plus, they have hot and cold alternating showers for circulation. And, of course, they also have your standard saunas. Back on Deck 11 aft, we'll find ourselves at the Sport Court, Jogging Track, and Ropes Course. The Sports Court is a multi-purpose sports court as part of its Sports Square on Deck 11, where you could play basketball, volleyball, soccer, or even tennis. Looking for a challenge? Look no further than the Ropes Course, as you are suspended high above the deck. No, it doesn't hang over the side like some rope courses do, but it's still a lot of fun. On Deck 12 forward, we find ourselves at the Camp Ocean Kids Clubs. You have to register your child, and they are based on age groups. The penguins are ages 2 to 5, the stingrays are ages 6 to 8, and the sharks are ages 9 to 11. Circle C is for teens ages 12 to 14 and has games, movies, video games, karaoke, and more. Club O2 is for ages 15 to 17. This is a really cool room, and Club O2 offers teens similar events as Circle C has, as well as basketball, capture the flag, dodgeball, and manhunt, and many more. Just outside on Deck 12 forward, we'll find the first level of the Serenity Adult Lounge area. At the Serenity Adult Lounge, you'll find nicely padded loungers and a large hot tub. Also, a full-service bar is located on this level. Moving up to deck 14 forward, as there's no deck 13 on cruise ships, we'll find the second level of the Serenity Adult Lounge. Here you'll find showers and even more loungers and day beds. Lastly, up here on deck 14 is where the access to the water slides is located. There's two slides. One is an open slide and the other one is a tube type slide. And down on deck 12 midship, right by the Carnival whale tail funnel, is where the mini golf is located. Access is via stairs on deck 11 midship, right by the jogging track and behind the big screen. My room was an interior flex type room for my solo cruise. It was clean and comfortable. We do have a full video of this room in a description if you'd like to see it in more detail. There you have it, the full tour of the Carnival Sunrise. If you're interested in what it's like on the Sunrise on embarkation day, click on this video. Thanks for watching and happy cruising!